Hello guys, welcome back to episode 9 of our Hack the Box series. Today we will be pawning the machine called Responder. So let's begin. When visiting the web service using the IP address, what is the domain? Alright, let's copy this, come on here and let us paste the IP. It's unica.hackthebox. So unica.htb. Alright. Which scripting language is used on the server to generate web pages? For that, I think we can nmap the IP with fast, enumerating the details and using default scripts. S capital V, and then we shall wait for the results of the nmap. What is the name of the URL parameter? Alright, we'll just wait for this. Yep, so it is PHP. Alright, so let's do PHP. What is the name of the URL parameter? Oh, it is page. And which of the following values for the page parameter would be an example of exploiting a local file include vulnerability? French.html. So this would be an example of local file include vulnerability. Alright, so copy that, paste it. Alright, which of the following values for the page parameter a remote file include? So for remote, I think we do this, because you give a different IP and then the file from that IP. So paste it there. Now what does NTLM stand for? Well, let's search that. NTLM. It is net new technology LAN manager. Alright. So new technology LAN manager. Great. Which flag do we use in the responder utility to specify the network interface? So responder help. So it is network interface to use dash capital I. So dash capital I. Alright, there are several tools that take a net web challenge response and try millions of passwords to see. One such tool is often referred to as John. It is John the Ripper. Cool. What is the password for the administrator user? Alright, use John to crack the password hash captured by responder. Alright, so let's do that. Responder dash I, and I think we have to first identify the interface that we need to use. So I think it's tune 0, which is point to point. And I think this is the one that is connected to the VM. So we can do responder dash I and then to 0. Okay, let's run it as root. Listening for events. Just reload this. Well, actually, before we do that, I think we have to become the root user, and we need to sudo nano /etc/hosts and change this to paste. Nope. Alright. Let's just copy the IP and then paste that, and I think that should be fine. Actually, 1 second, let me just redo this. Yep, because we kind of modified the other lines as well. So let's just paste selection and then Control X, capital Y to save, enter, and done. Now if we reload, yep, we actually receive the website. So we can just close this, and then I think we can do something like exploring the web page. Alright, and probably do some sort of file include, like some file. Warning, failed to open stream, no such file or directory. Failed opening for inclusion. Alright. So how about this is still listening. Okay. Maybe we just Control X, restart it, and then refresh. Maybe it does something. No. Alright. Uncaught value error. Path cannot be empty. How about if we do not have the page? So home, our skills on PDF. It's just a normal website about services, works, prices, contacts. This is the only thing that we can do something with. So how about this right here? Copy and paste. what we get. Oh, this is a sample host file used. Alright, this file contains mappings of IP addresses to host names. Each entry should be kept on an individual line. The IP address should be placed in the first column followed by the corresponding host name. The IP address and the host name should be separated. Okay, source server, client host, local host name resolution and the DNS itself. Okay. Alright. Still nothing here though. Still nothing here. Maybe we use this exact sort of IP. Maybe that does something. Paste. And we'll just have to wait. It is loading. It doesn't look like it has found anything though. Yep, it's the same. Responder IP 10.10.16.6. Maybe that makes a difference. Let's try it out. Oh, there it is. So what we had to do was use the responder IP in this case where we specify the IP and then the name of some file, which gives us the hash of administrator. And now what we need to do is use John the Ripper. So it asks what is the password. So use John to crack the password hash captured by the responder. So SSP hash John the Ripper for NTLMv2 SSP. Alright. Nope, these are just direct answers. So let's try this. Never mind. Okay. How about? Oh, and the hashes that are found in the file system in etc under host. I think if we go down, we should find it. Oh, never mind. Not here. I meant etc. Oh, I think it's in user and library. We go down to. Oh, no, wait, 1 second. Responder file save directory. Yep, logs from responder folder. let's just try using John the Ripper anyway. John the Ripper. How to use John the Ripper? Yup. No, thank you. Alright. Unique specific values. Alright, incremental mode, examples. It's just John. Alright, we still need to find the responder. So let's try responder Cali. Yep. Alright. Accessing captured hashes. User share. My bad. So user share, and then responder, which is down here. Yep. And dump hash. Nope. In logs, yes. And I think this is the hash administrator. Yep. Alright. Cool. So we need to go to cd user share responder logs. Wait a minute. cd user share responder logs. It's not reponder. Okay. And then we should find the SMB. Then we could probably John help to see how and what we need to do. Single crack mode using default or named rules. My bad. Now I think we can go here. Format crypt, created directory, etc password, format crypt. Okay. Nope. Examples. It combines the contents. Don't combine, specify the format, the crypt mechanism. Alright, let's try John the Ripper. NTLM v2. I think we can close this and John the Ripper NTLM v2 SSB hash entire hash and place it into a file called hash.txt. And list files will contain a bunch of words including the password. Word list. How about John? What if we just straight up put the name? SMB. Oh, right. We can just come here and then John SM and B using default input coding, proceeding with single, almost done. Proceeding with word lists, use share John password list, proceeding with incremental. Alright, and the GPUs have turned on for cracking the password, because password cracking uses a lot of resources, especially the GPU and maybe the CPU as well. I think it's visible right here that the usage of the hardware has gone up. So now we just wait. Alright, so we have already captured the password using responder. Now we have to use John to crack the hash, which is what we are trying here. So yeah, and I think I'll see you guys after the result has shown, because I'm not sure how much time it will take. So I'll see you guys after that. Yes guys, so we have successfully cracked the password. So we were cracking the password using John and just the txt of the hash file, but it doesn't work and we need to use word lists, and we can find the word lists under user share word lists, and there is a rocku.txt and a zip file which we can unzip using gzip, and we get the rocku.txt. You have to use sudo with gzip in order to do that, and then we use John the Ripper with that rocku.txt as a word list and the hash files txt. When you do that, we find the password for the user is badminton, so we can enter that here, badminton. Nice. Now we'll use Windows service running on the box to remotely access the responder machine using a password we discovered. What port TCP does it listen on? Alright, let us go back all the way to the nmap, which I think we had done in this terminal. So nmap, oh, not this, need to go down. Yep, so there's a PHP service detection. Alright, HTTP title, server header. starting nmap, scan report. Choose port 80, which isn't that. Maybe we would need to do dash a as well. Alright, so this loaded 2 password hashes with 2 different salts. We'll run for okay. That's nice. Alright, so we can close that because we have found a password. Now we can close these. To remotely access the responder machine using the password, does it listen on nmap scan? Which, I mean, there isn't anything particular. Which port TCP? What port? It says 80 here, which isn't the right one. Let's do nmap help. Output OS detection, script scan, version detection, port specification, scan techniques, host discovery, simply this targets, ping scan, server header. Yes guys, so I have used nmap with -p- to scan all the ports, and we find that on port 80 it's TCP, and there is also another 5985 on TCP. So we just do 5985, which is the TCP port. Now we have to connect to that service using evil WinRM to find or to create a shell on that service. So we can do help. So I think, alright, so remote host or IP hostname, and then -u for username, password, and alright, so we do -i and specify the IP address here, and we can use u, and I think it was administrator, and password badminton, and alright, establishing connection. Alright, so we have gotten in, so let's do this. There's nothing. Let's go back. Let's go back to users, and then when we do ls, we find administrator, mic, and public. So let's change into mic. Let's ls desktop, so cd desktop ls, and oh, there it is. So that's the flag, cat flag.txt. Perfect. Alright, so let's just copy the flag, come here, and we shall paste the flag, submit the flag, and there you go. We have successfully pawned responder. Thank you guys. We'll see you guys in the next one.